We physicists say, follow the evidence, follow the people who have access to the evidence. Now, this is right out of a Hollywood script. In the past, we've had farmers and suburbanites say they saw something out there. The burden of proof was on them to prove that they were extraterrestrial visitations. Now the burden of proof has shifted. Now the Pentagon has to prove that these aren't extraterrestrial. And now we have this senior Pentagon official, former Pentagon official David Garouche, who says that there are evidence of not just the wreckage of UFOs, but an intact vessel, perhaps even the bodies. Now there is a debate within the Pentagon itself at the highest level, with different people within the military contradicting each other. And so I think that this is a good thing, because now perhaps the truth will come out.
In May 1957, an American combat pilot stationed in the peaceful English countryside was unexpectedly commanded to take to the skies and shoot down an unidentified flying object. Milton Torres, the pilot, pursued the target, which occasionally appeared motionless before rapidly accelerating to thousands of miles per hour. He locked onto the object and prepared to discharge his weapon, but it suddenly disappeared from radar screens. This peculiar encounter was just one of a few that occurred during the Cold War. Such urgent deployments remained infrequent until recently. Since the beginning of this year, the United States has deployed fighter jets to intercept not one, not two, but numerous unidentified flying objects over North America. A multitude of additional sightings have recently been reported across the globe. Mexico, the Middle East, Russia, Australia, all these locations have had numerous accounts of UFO sightings. Many describe these objects as orb-like structures or cigar-shaped formations. To say that it is disconcerting would be an understatement. Welcome to Starxtreme. There is a little space for everyone here. A month ago, a traveler unknowingly captured an alleged UFO in the background while taking a selfie at a desert sand dunes. Ramiro Navarro revealed that he didn't notice the mysterious object in the photograph's backdrop until several weeks later. He took the picture during a visit to the Bilbao Dunes in Coahuila, Mexico. Navarro commented, "I went to the Bilbao Dunes a few weeks ago. What do you think? They noticed me, but they didn't take me away." An unidentified craft is observed on the horizon in the background. This comes after a UFO enthusiast captured new images showing a UFO soaring over the countryside of Devon. The eerie photographs depict an extraterrestrial flying saucer, as described by John Mooner, who captured the strange presence in June. Mr. Mooner stated that while scanning the skies for extraterrestrial activity, he spotted the mysterious object above the Tyne estuary. A glimmer of light instantly caught my attention as a metallic-looking object emerged from a cloud, he explained. I was completely astonished by what I witnessed. It was unmistakably a flying saucer with 2 black rectangular windows on the dome section of the craft and 4 black openings along the lower part of its structure. I could also perceive some kind of energy field emanating around it, he added.
And now we have this senior Pentagon official, former Pentagon official David Garouche, who says that there are evidence of not just the wreckage of UFOs, but an intact vessel, perhaps even the bodies.
The number of reported sightings has increased significantly since the whistleblower incident last month. Intelligence officials confirm U.S. has recovered craft of non-human origin, read the headline, leading to widespread chaos. A former intelligence official named David Grush revealed that the U.S. government has secretly retrieved intact vehicles and partial fragments that were not manufactured by humans for decades. Grush also mentioned that the military had discovered the deceased pilots of these crafts. Amidst all this, the Pentagon's investigation of UFOs has unfolded like a science fiction drama series, featuring emotions, accusations, allegations of hidden cover-ups, testimonies from long-silenced witnesses, and much more. It is highly likely that a leading streaming platform is currently producing a documentary on the subject. The Pentagon's inquiries into UFOs are becoming increasingly reminiscent of the X-Files series. Testimonies from various former officials involved in the investigations highlight the extraordinary nature of the interest in unidentified aerial phenomena. Although information about the military's questionable interest in alleged extraterrestrial phenomena had waned over the years, some of these recent claims have proven too extraordinary to disregard. In the latest episode of this real-life X-Files phenomenon, the U.S. is being urged to disclose evidence of UFOs following the whistleblower's revelations. Grush disclosed that when he shared classified information about these vehicles with Congress, he faced retaliation from government officials. He left his government position in April after a distinguished 14-year career in U.S. intelligence. Grush is not an eccentric individual. He is a highly decorated veteran. Several of Grush's former colleagues have supported his claims. Jonathan Gray, a current U.S. intelligence official at the National Air and Space Intelligence Center, confirmed the existence of exotic materials and added, "We are not alone." Another allegation suggests that the U.S. government may currently be engaged in reverse engineering the alien technology recovered from these UFOs. In a remarkable interview, U.S. Congressman Tim Burchett expressed his belief that the government has recovered a craft at some point and possible beings, referencing the shutdown of several high-altitude balloons. While the concept of the U.S. government recovering alien technology and subsequently concealing it is not entirely new, this theory, combined with the recent allegations, raises questions about the growing acceptance of UFOs and extraterrestrial technologies. These recent disclosures follow a surge in credible sightings and reports that have reignited interest in alien spacecraft and potential extraterrestrial visits in recent years. In 2021, the Pentagon released a report on unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, the preferred term among much of the extraterrestrial community, replacing UFO, which documented over 140 encounters with UAPs that could not be explained. The report followed the leak of military footage showing inexplicable events in the sky, with Navy pilots testifying to frequent encounters with peculiar crafts off the U.S. coast. One incident that exemplifies the strangeness of some of these claims is the Tic Tac UFO occurrence. In 2004, naval fighter pilots who had taken off from the nuclear aircraft carrier USS Nimitz not only encountered but also recorded a peculiar object that has since been referred to as the Tic Tac due to its oblong shape. The New York Times revealed this puzzling UFO encounter years later, and multiple eyewitnesses have come forward to describe what they witnessed. One of the 3 infrared videos recorded in 2004 and shared by the Times in 2017 displays an unusual oblong unidentified object, earning it the nickname Tic Tac. One of the pilots provided the following statement: "What struck me the most was its erratic behavior. It was behaving in ways that defy the laws of physics. That's what caught my attention. Because whether an aircraft is manned or unmanned, it still must adhere to the laws of physics." The Tic Tac bore no resemblance to any conventional aircraft. Some individuals believe it is evident that we are not alone, while others scoff at the idea as ludicrous. Still, there are those who hauntingly recount their own experiences of alien encounters during casual nighttime strolls or early morning dog walks. With increasingly bizarre reports from increasingly credible sources and basic mathematical probability, suggesting the likelihood of extraterrestrial life, skepticism is harder to maintain than to embrace. Although more UFO sightings have been officially registered, they are often accompanied by thorough debunking. This raises the question, what does one of the world's leading space agencies have to say about all this? Many have been curious, particularly following NASA's first public meeting on UAPs. A NASA spokesperson stated,
"The problem is the data. They have about 800 sightings of things over the years that kind of defy easy explanation, but the problem is the data is just not good enough to reach a definitive conclusion as to what the objects might be."
One of NASA's primary priorities is the search for extraterrestrial life elsewhere in the universe. However, to date, NASA has not found any credible evidence of such life, and there is no evidence to suggest that UAPs are of extraterrestrial origin. Nevertheless, we are exploring the solar system and beyond to help answer fundamental questions, including the possibility of other life forms. While certainty remains elusive, we believe that the truth will eventually emerge. Whether it be in a month or a decade from now, we will obtain answers. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Starxtreme. There is a little space for everyone here.